How many people do I think are homeless in San Jose?
How many?
I have no idea.
Like, I see a lot, like, every day pretty much.
Maybe 30,000?
A couple hundred maybe?
500?
5,000?
21%
4%.
that are living in San Jose are homeless.
I think 7,000. We're second behind Los Angeles in the whole country.
In San Jose, it is like, I'm not trying to sound like rude, but like filthily, like just terribly full of them.
You have to ask yourself, why is there a completely disenfranchised population?
There's a bunch of different reasons as to why people end up homeless.
I don't want to sound rude, they just effed up somewhere, whatever it was. I'm sorry for them.
A combination of probably the economy.
Bad economy right now.
The economy being so bad.
Living here, not cheap.
You know, instances happen in their lives where they can't, support themselves.
Drug addictions, gambling.
Substance abuse concerns.
Alcohol abuse.
Drugs.
Substance abuse or mental health issues.
And mental illness.
And people can have trauma in their family.
Maybe lack of education.
They have a criminal record, which makes it very difficult for them to find the jobs.
Some of them are veterans, or so they say according to their signs.
Bad decisions, hanging out with the wrong people.
They have no experience with, the job market.
People fall on hard times.
Some people, I guess, just hit them harder than others.
That they didn't have family to turn to. I imagine it's probably a pretty complicated story and it's unique to each person.
I can't just look at somebody and directly assume, oh, they're homeless, oh, they're not homeless, because some people carry themselves differently.
And you probably would never know that they are.
I was fairly new to California, had a good, decent job at Google.
Oh, wow.
I was in the one department that they laid off. And then I got a little down from that, and I started hanging out with some people got involved in the drug scene. I don't really blame anybody but myself.
I've been living in a house for 17 years, raising my children. And the mortgage company told me I owed $60 and it had to be paid immediately before the 1st. Of course, the payment's due on the 1st. I could not make a house payment until that $60 was paid. I didn't have a job, but I soon got one, and I couldn't pay $60 right away. So I told them I would pay the house payment plus $20. And then the rest the next month. And they just sent a check back and said it was the wrong amount. So I lost the house. I called the DA, got no help from anyone.
Stay clean and sober, and good things will happen.
Have you been clean? Do you want me to ask you?
No. I go through a period for about a couple days and then get back to it. Because it's like right now, I don't have any family out here, nobody to lean on, and it's like my best friend. So it's all I got. And even it's a catch-22. It's like it's the worst thing I got, but it's the best thing I got. Life, there's nothing good about drugs or alcohol. There's nothing good in it at all. I mean, I had a productive life. I'm a good person, but you bring that into the equation, it's all bad.
Well, I've been homeless in my life before, and it hasn't been only one time, but some circumstance before I was homeless, first time in my life, I didn't know, and I kind of prejudged homelessness.
I was squatting, as a matter of fact, because I wasn't paying the landlord. My brother said, look, you're just stealing from the landlord.
I was working about 32 hours a week at work and going to school full-time for a physics degree, and I lost my job.
And the landlord gave me a valid 60-day notice, and I said, I'm going to move out. And I waited too long. I should have moved my stuff to storage. I was having problems. Basically, that was it. I mean, I kept my word. I said I was going to move out.
And then after that, everything went downhill. To not be able to maintain the apartment, and then not be able to go to school after that.
I was actually barefoot also. It was pretty rough. And that was less than 3 years ago.
When I lost the job, that's when everything went down.
But by the grace of God, I had come out of homelessness since about January 6th, and I'm trying to pay back to the community with good work and good things and being nice to others.
I want to say something that Larry Livermore said, and that was, everybody, sooner or later, at one or 2, 3 points in their life, come to a crash. What is important is not that you crash, but how you pick yourself up.
I think one of the greatest things about being homeless,
What?
that you know how to survive if you're smart and you are blessed. So basically I'm a big time survivor, and God is good.